There is a group in Oakland which disagrees with the plan to hire more police, saying the problem is not staffing, but the non-violent crimes that many officers are assigned to handle.
A co-founder of the Anti-Police Terror Project talked with KRON 4's Rob Nesbitt about a new report on police staffing. Rob joins us live now from our newsroom with a breakdown of the data. Rob.
Pam, members of the project say that more police does not mean less crime, calling the hiring and recruiting of officers in Oakland unnecessary when there are already officers on the force who should be redirected to handle serious crimes. There's no denying Oakland's crime problem. Kat Brooks says she feels the suspense every day.
There's a bloodbath happening on our streets. Right? I send my kid outside every day terrified she's not going to come home. And I know that's true for so many Oaklanders.
The co-founder of the Anti-Police Terror Project agrees with Oakland's police chief and mayor that something needs to change, but she does not believe adding more officers is the answer. Brooks says new data from Oakland's Reimagining Public Safety Task Force shows that at least 62 officers spend their time responding to non-criminal and non-violent crimes.
Why do we need cops to tow cars? Why do we need cops to respond to neighborly disputes? Why do we need cops to deal with animals? That's insane.
She says those jobs equal around $17 million a year and should be redirected to help fight the city's serious crimes. Brooks also takes issue with Oakland Police Department's budget of $350 million a year, saying more money needs to be spent on solving equity issues made worse during the pandemic.
I mean, when people are pushing the underground economy, crime is going to go up, which is part of why we talk about we need to invest in social services. People that are desperate are going to do what they need to do to eat, to keep a roof over their head, to feed their children, right? Just like you or me will.
Brooks says she was supposed to have a sit-down conversation with Oakland Police Chief LaRon Armstrong on her radio show to talk about staff changes and funding.
He canceled 5 minutes before we were supposed to record.
Calling his reluctance to her suggestions a commitment to a failed agenda of political and financial gains. Brooks says she does have some long-term solutions to solving Oakland's high crime rate, investing in more affordable housing, as well as affordable health care and mental health services in neighborhoods with the highest crime rates. Catherine and Pam.
Rob, thank